So a few days ago, we took a look at the players that should have been upgraded, alright, but EA denied them the chance to get an upgraded card. As you can see by the impressive stats on last video, you guys really enjoyed it and you wanted to see an episode 2, and that is exactly what we're doing here today. We're going to take a look at the players from the Serie A, okay, that should have been upgraded but wasn't, alright. Now, there's one or two questionable ones in there because it's a bit hard in the Premier League one, because credit to EA, they've nailed a lot of them. They've nailed a lot of the upgrades they should have given, but they still missed a few, and here we're covering it today. If you want to see a third episode, maybe tomorrow or the day after, players they should upgraded maybe in like the Liga 1 or whatever, which they've now done, drop a like and a thumbs up down below on this video. If we can hit like 3,000 likes today, I'll bring you guys that video definitely this weekend, like 1,000,000%. It's gonna happen. If you want to see it, you know what to do. Whether you're an Xbox fan or a PlayStation fan, GetGripped.co.uk will have you covered. If you want to build your own controller, any different colour, Rossi will get you 5% off on the website. There'll be a link up there or a link up there. It's in one of the corners, I don't know. Pick whichever one you want. Now this guy, alright, I want to talk about a few players of course in this episode. Thanks to a lot of you that helped out, because I'm not a big watcher of the league, alright, so I've gone on stats and I've gone on opinions from you guys, alright, so thank you to you lot. Now a lot of people will call in for Kalinic to have an upgrade, alright, the 80 rated non-rare card, everyone's saying that ain't good enough for this guy, and his stats this season are not too bad. Now he scored quite a few goals this season, lots and lots of goals. He's doing really well actually for Fiorentina of course, but EA have noticed this, alright, and they've given him lots of upgrade cards, or inform cards should I say. He's currently got 83 and an 85 rated card. That's right, Kalinic actually has an 85 rated card. Very, very good stats in it as well. Very impressive stats, but 80 rated for a normal card, that probably just ain't high enough for this guy. And this guy's scored loads of goals this season. He's been given quite a few informs. I'm just surprised that he hasn't been given an upgrade card. I really am surprised. Now, didn't a Chinese Super League club try to sign this guy, but for like 40 million? He said he's not worth 40 million. So, I mean, he's got to be a good player. For Chinese Super League want to pay 40 million for him, isn't he? I know he's saying he's not worth it, but he's got to be a good player, and that probably deserves upgrading itself. Another player they could have potentially upgraded is Moreo, and this guy's been about for a few years now. He's been known for like literally like say a few years, especially in Ultimate Team, FIFA squads and stuff. He's pretty well known. But this guy scored like 11 goals this season. He's not having a bad season, to be fair to him. He's still 29 years of age. It just feels like he's been about for like ages because we've just all known about him for ages. But anyway, EA have given him an 81 rated inform currently. So that's right, he has a normal 76 red card, but he has a really big jump of an inform to an 81, which is obviously a +5. So maybe he deserves an upgrade somewhere along the middle maybe. Now looking at what a lot of people are saying, he should have had more informs, okay, because he scored like 2 goals in a very late 3-2 win for Sampdoria and stuff like that, which he didn't get an inform for, I believe. So could have had more informs potentially, I don't really know. But yes, this guy of course doing pretty well, of course. The 76 rated, that nearly takes him down to a silver. He's got to be better than that, isn't he? I know silver's 74, but you know, he's a bit more above that, surely. Next up, we've got arguably one of the best midfielders in Europe. Well, he's been dubbed this for a little while now. But anyway, Pjanic, right? And this guy's a centre mid. Centre mid card of an 86 rated inform, and he's got OTW card anyway. So, you know, that's pretty decent. So, I think this guy could have been given an upgrade of like a +1 to an 86 right now. Obviously, he's got an inform an 86 in a minute. So, I mean, he's got nothing better than that. So, that's probably why he hasn't had one. But can I remind you, this guy's a centre mid, right? He's played 19 games this season. He scored 5, and he's got 5 assists as well. For a centre mid, that is pretty impressive stat. Not all centre mids score goals, but like I say, this guy scored quite a few. He scored 5 in 19 appearances, and if he hadn't scored, he's got 5 assists as well. That's pretty impressive. Now, of course, his Ultimate Team card in a minute is a joke, but an 86 would have been sick, alright? He has got an 86, like I say, inform, which is very, very good. So that is probably the reason why he hasn't been given a normal card of an 86 rated, potentially. And next up, we have someone who's actually, arguably, is one of the most talented guys I've seen for a while, and he's pretty loyal as well. He's been at this club for a long time now. We've got Hamsik, alright? Now, this guy's got an 85 rated card in a minute, but he's got loads of informs as well. He's got 86s, he's got 87s. He's a very, very good centre mid card. The 87 one he's got, which is inform, is just a joke. It's insane. Now, I think he deserves a normal card of an 86, right? Now, let me tell you why, right? We thought Pjanic's stats were decent, but this guy's played 25 games this season, scoring 10 and 7 assists, alright? He's involved in 17 goals and 25 appearances. A centre mid has scored 10 goals this season, right? A centre midfielder has scored 10 goals this season. There's not many centre mids in any top leagues around Europe that have scored 10 goals in that many appearances probably, and that, you know, that maybe deserves an upgrade in its own right. Maybe EA didn't give him an upgrade because obviously they might think he doesn't deserve it, but maybe because he's got 2 86 ones, he's got a blue one, and he's got obviously a normal black one. So yeah, there are quite a few players there we could have featured in this episode for Serie A, but to be fair to EA, they did pick up most of them, but there's still a few like Hamsik as well. 10, like I say, 10 goals in 25 games. That is pretty impressive. And next up, this is very like just a one for a bit of fun basically. This is not me saying that he definitely deserves one. This is not me saying EA got this one wrong. This is just me saying this is just for a little bit of fun and something that I would have loved to see, because this guy arguably is the most loyal person in football or football's ever seen. We got Totti, you know, one of the most loyal footballers the world has ever seen. Now, of course, he's not getting the many minutes he wants this season. He's only playing 11 games. Of course, he's come off the bench quite a lot, but he's actually saved Roma a few times off the bench this season. And believe it or not, the Roma coach, Luciano Spalletti, right, if I probably pronounced that wrong, could resign if no deal for Totti, right? So if they don't offer him another year, the head coach of Roma could resign. That's how, like, influential Totti is, of course. But yeah, like I say, Totti's come off the bench a few times this season. You know, he saved Roma a few times. The head coach is going to resign unless they offer him a new contract. So Totti's a big personality still in Roma and still in the Serie A, okay? And I don't know, maybe an 81 rated card, you know, maybe he doesn't really deserve it or whatever, but a legend card in the future, it's got to happen. Anyway, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Drop a like and a thumbs up down below if you want to see a Liga 1 episode this week. As my pleasure as always, drop a like, subscribe for more FIFA videos. I'm out. Peace.